The Dome site in Virginia Beach might not be empty much longer. You may have seen that vacant lot between 18th and 20th Streets at the ocean front.
Well, for more than 35 years, it was the entertainment venue at the beach, but it was demolished in 1994 to make room for something bigger, better, and yet to still be built. 10 on your sides, Ann McNamara has been following this story all night. So, Ann, what's new with this project?
Well, Avita, Beach Councilman John Earn tells us that the funding is on target with the goal, and he thinks it could meet the end of the year deadline. He says part of this momentum is coming from all the talk about the proposed arena. These public parking lots between 18th and 20th Streets used to be a big attraction. The golf ball-shaped building was synonymous with the great music acts of the 1960s and 70s. A quick Google search yields tickets and photographs of music legends like Jimi Hendrix, who played at the Dome site. But all of that is hard to imagine for younger generations who have known this only as a parking lot. The city demolished the Dome in 1994 with plans to rebuild, but funding fell through time and again. The city has given 6 extensions on the timeline it agreed to with Texas businessman Michael Jenkins, who has a vision for the site, an idea to build a futuristic entertainment megaplex, complete with a Broadway-style theater, a skating rink, indoor amusement parks, and one of the tallest Ferris wheels on the East Coast. The most recent deadline Jenkins has to meet is the end of this year. Beach Councilman John Earn says this time around Jenkins will most likely have the $150 million in capital he needs before the deadline. Earn says investors in other states and countries suddenly have a renewed interest in Virginia Beach because of another large project that's getting national attention, the proposed arena site that could attract a major league sports franchise to the area. Earn says the feasibility studies on the arena have showed other investors the strength of the market and have changed the game for Jenkins and his quest to change an empty parking lot into a regional destination. The Dome site has also been talked about as a possible end to the light rail line and perhaps an incentive to bring that light rail past town center all the way to the ocean front. Live in Virginia Beach, I'm Ann McNamara, 10 on your side.
By the way, the Dome site facility would be funded by private investors. The city would have to pay to build a parking garage as part of that deal, but parking fees would reimburse the city for that construction in the long run.